Alright, so everyone, I will present about unleashing the power of blockchain for enhanced currency and trust in Malaysia SME. So the date is the 14th August. I'm from Tunku Government City Management and Pahang Branch, presented by me, Chairman Malaysia here, for ICBIEM 2024. So first one, they have content about introduction to blockchain, about topic 2, overview of SME in Malaysia, topic 3, blockchain technology overview, and topic 4, benefits of blockchain for SME. And also I'll provide about use case for blockchain SME. For example, case 1, case study. And here I have 2 case study, and next one followed by the topic 5, is the challenge, question, Q&A. Next one. So introduction is about the blockchain is a centralized ledger that records transactions across many computers in such a way that cannot be altered retroactively. It means that cannot be altered by anything that relate with the data. The several main purpose of blockchain. First one is distributed ledger, a shared database where transactions are recorded, and followed by immutability. Once recorded, transaction cannot be changed. And last one, decentralized. No single point of control. This means that they have not depend on one server or we call centralized. So because of this, blockchain is more ready for security about the database record and immutability that cannot be altered at all. So blockchain is a decentralized database that enables users to track and access and store data by one paper on the blockchain for industry 4.0, a comprehensive review. Okay, next slide is how it works. So there usually blockchain they have three things related with the connection between chain to chain, not block to block. First block is called unit that store transaction data. It means that each block they have secure or recorded data. Any transaction can be happen on that time there will be uh recorded each of the block. Next one, transaction data entries in the blocks. So it means that any transaction happen occur during the time or during the second, there will be create one data entries record is called under index number. And last one, consensus mechanism. It means that one of the things or agreement. Consensus, in other words, is agreement that protocol to validate transaction. So after they have the three things, so block will be chain each of the node. So this can be one of the distributed immutability decentralized. Yeah, next slide. Then we have topic 2, SME in Malaysia. So SME contributes significantly to Malaysia GDP or per capita and employment for example, but there has some issue in Malaysia. First one, lack of transparency in operations. Usually we dance not clear about the flow from chain from the supplier to distributor, for example, and this can be something can be happen between them. Second, followed by the trust issue between stakeholders. Some stakeholders have different aim, and followed by operational and inefficiencies. It means that sometimes can be recorded, sometimes can be missing, and some data can be broken to other place. That means that there are some issues that happen on the SME in Malaysia. So topic 3, blockchain technology overview. So the overview is usually we depend on the ledger or we call distributed ledger. A shared database where transactions are recorded. Next one, immutability. Once recorded, transaction can change. And last one is centralized, no single point of control. It means that they are based on the community. If one community agree on this ledger, so they will be allow the connection on the chain. If not, they will be discarded the connection. So this means that they have depend on the ledger. Next one, they cannot be altered, and last one, centralized. Let's topic about how blockchain works. Usually they have depend on the three transactions. First one based on the block. When they create the block, they will unit the store transaction data. This means that the data of the user itself has been stored in one node. Next one, the transaction happen, the data entries in the block is like any things flow between chain to chain. Any happen between node to node, they have transaction, even 0.001. And last one, consensus mechanism, it means that protocols or agreement to validate the transaction. Right. The concept usually based from the business owner go to the admin go to blockchain network. So they have different tasks of each of the node. Business owner one node, administrator one node, and last one blockchain network itself. So they will chain in one place, either on the simple application, notification. So what they update or delete, adding a new node, and this is can be recorded time by time. So the benefit of blockchain for SME is really transparency and trust. Anything that can relate with the transparency of trust, it's mean that its benefits compared to the traditional way. Transparency is mean ensure that data integrity and authenticity, enable tracking of asset and goods, and next one trust, secure and verifiable transaction, clear and transparent operation. Let's talk a bit about use case. Okay, concern use case on the supply chain management in agro-tech SME in Malaysia. Usually they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps from start until end. They will start the process, they will planting it and try to blockchain on the planting first, record planting one by one. Next one, they will harvest it. So they will record the harvesting, for example, 2 years, 1 year's 2 time, and next one will follow the track on the record time by time, and next they will verify the transaction if there anything happened during the distribution, and consumer can see QR code to track the transaction, and last one they will end. So this is the chain by chain from the start chain or main chain, a main block until the end of the block. Next one is phase two peer-to-peer lending in fintech SME in Malaysia also. So they will start from the submit application of loan. Next, they will identify the user itself, go to credit assessment, get the rate using blockchain and approval. So that we can approve or reject based on the credit assessment. Usually in Malaysia, we call it TOS or CPACE. And next one, they will create smart contract or we call it as a ledger. This is contribute on the distributed ledger. So not only user can see, but other owner of the business also SME. And next one, if approved, they will on fund with disbursement. And next one, they will track the repayment, and last one, end the process. Some cases on the blockchain in SME. And next one, topic 5, implementation of challenging. Initial implementation and challenging of the blockchain is quite high because they have lack of technical expertise. So blockchain just cannot simply just put it and set up. They are required technical expertise because they are related with the e-wallet. For example, using the MetaMask and followed by the integration with the existing system. So they have legacy on this. For example, they have used the old OS, so that we cannot support it because for blockchain they are required to mining the data and everything. They are required quite high specification. And that's one current regulatory environment in Malaysia. Some regulatory because the issue about the tax. Okay. Blockchain can be avoided from the tax and avoid from the tracking by the government. So some regulatory. And last one, need supportive for policy. So it means that some policy are not limited on this part, are not agreed on this part. Just come about the challenging. Next one is the conclusion. The blockchain as a solution for democracy and trust. Okay. The next one, strategic importance for Malaysia SME is mean that there can be one strategic way. For example, for the hawker, to the supplier go to the distributor go to the warehouse, for example. So this is can be strategic important for SME in Malaysia. Next one, drive growth and competitiveness in digital economy because we become go towards to the industry 4.0 and incoming 5.0. So this is become the main one on the digital economy and on the part. And last one, encourage SME to explore and adopt blockchain. And that's all. And